Hello and welcome everybody. We're here at the Data and AI Summit and we're really excited to talk to you today with what's new with data sharing and collaboration. My name is Giselle Goycochea. I am the product marketing lead for Delta Sharing and Clean Rooms. And here's my colleague.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone. My name is Tao. I'm the engineering director for sharing, collaboration, and partner ecosystem.
And we're both super excited to be able to share with you some really cool things about sharing and collaboration. And in the spirit of sharing, for those of you who have questions at the end, we will have lots of goodies to share. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we need to show this very important slide. All right. So companies need to be able to share and collaborate on data beyond their four walls. Therefore, it is mission critical that your data strategy aligns with your business strategy by incorporating a secure, flexible, and open sharing solution with the broadest ecosystem. But data and AI models and apps are scattered across many silos, and collaboration is complex and expensive. In order to deliver on key business initiatives, data teams need access to and the ability to securely collaborate on data and AI assets beyond organizational boundaries. However, the solutions in the market are restricted and fragmented, limiting companies' abilities to deliver business value. Every vendor has a different delivery method. These inconsistent methods can then lead to delays and ultimately slow onboarding of new data. Data must be moved and copied across companies, and anytime you're moving or copying data around, you will face data duplication issues or stale data and privacy and security risks. Different companies use different platforms, and most common is the fact that not everyone uses the same vendor, so they don't necessarily work seamlessly with each other, which makes it difficult to collaborate. And finally, there are limitations to the data types that can be shared. Typically, there is no support for non-structured data types, so if you can't share anything beyond a data set, what about AI models or volumes or code? Without this, your organization can't unlock AI use cases. So what does perfect look like? You need to have a platform that enables your organization to have an open approach for maximal reach and impact. And this means having an open and flexible solution for unified data sharing and collaboration. So having a unified mechanism to onboard data and AI helps streamline data onboarding and accelerate innovation. Secure live sharing of data and AI assets helps drive innovation with no replication or data movement. An open and cross-platform collaboration helps you meet your customers and partners wherever they are, and that is fundamental for an open cross-platform ecosystem. And finally, if you can share tables, volumes, AI models, and notebooks, this ultimately helps unlock data and AI use cases for anyone. So let's talk about the most secure, flexible, and open ecosystem for sharing and collaboration. The Databricks Data Intelligence Platform opens up a whole new world of possibilities for your entire organization to use data and AI. It's built on a lakehouse to provide an open, unified foundation for all your data, powered by a data intelligence engine that understands the uniqueness of your data. Data sharing and collaboration is an important part of the Databricks Data Intelligence Platform. With Delta Sharing, you can easily share data and assets both externally and internally without any vendor lock-in. And you can also benefit from the built-in support for centralized governance with Unity Catalog. So let's talk about how sharing and collaboration works with Databricks. Databricks is uniquely built for sharing and collaboration. With Databricks, you can share all your data and AI with open cross-platform sharing and no need for replication, all within an open ecosystem for massive reach, with secure and privacy-safe collaboration. For data consumers and data providers, Databricks Marketplace is the open marketplace for all your data analytics and AI. Databricks Clean Rooms allows businesses to easily collaborate in a secure environment with their customers and partners on any cloud in a privacy-safe way. And both of these are powered by Delta Sharing. And finally, all of these are secured and governed by Unity Catalog. We see collaboration as pervasive and encompasses both internal and external use cases, whether it's to embrace the emerging data mesh paradigm of sharing within an organization, collaborate with business partners peer-to-peer, license products through third-party marketplaces, or for privacy-safe collaboration with data clean rooms. Another use case we're seeing from our partners is using Delta Sharing to access data from your SaaS applications and add them to your lakehouse. Databricks recently announced new and expanded partnerships for data sharing and collaboration with industry-leading partners, including Aveva, Imperity, The Trade Desk, and TetraScience. These are all part of our investments in an open data and AI ecosystem to enable customers to efficiently collaborate across platforms and unlock AI innovation. We're also seeing the ways that sharing and collaboration use cases span across industries, such as Customer 360 in advertising and marketing, or EHR and patient cohort analysis in healthcare and life sciences, or market data or fraud detection in financial services, supply chain optimization in retail and consumer goods, or finally, optimizing operations and maintenance in industrial and manufacturing. With Delta Sharing, customers can share live data sets as well as dashboards, notebooks, and AI models across platforms, clouds, and regions without requiring the recipient to use any specific platform, including Databricks. And organizations need a better way to share data and AI, so having an open ecosystem makes data sharing and collaboration powerful. Speaking of, since being released GA 2 years ago, Databricks' commitment to innovation and collaboration has yielded significant results in the past year, with the Delta Sharing ecosystem seeing impressive growth. More than 16,000 recipients have used Delta Sharing to receive data and AI assets across clouds, platforms, and regions. That's a 300% year-over-year growth in active Delta shares on a monthly basis. And then 40% of Delta Sharing connections are to non-Databricks platforms, such as Apache Spark, Excel, Pandas, Power BI, and Tableau through Delta Sharing open connectors. This past week, you may have heard, we also announced new and expanded strategic partnerships for data sharing and collaboration with industry-leading partners to make data sharing and collaboration easier. Databricks is welcoming these partners to help build data sharing solutions, expand on existing built-on partnerships for new capabilities, and advance technology partnerships that help joint customers seamlessly share between platforms. We've teamed up with several industry-leading partners, as you can see, and maybe you have already heard from a few of them in sessions at the Data and AI Summit. S&P Global provides the world's leading organizations with credit ratings, benchmarks, analytics, and workflow solutions, announced their expanded partnership with Databricks last week, and also presented at the Financial Industry Forum here at the Data and AI Summit yesterday. This expansion will help enhance their data distribution capabilities with Delta Sharing's open ecosystem and make their content more seamlessly accessible and available to their clients. Shutterstock is the leading global platform for licensing, as you may have heard in the keynote. The most extensive and diverse collection of nearly 1 billion creative content assets is now listed on Databricks Marketplace. It uses Delta Sharing as a method to deliver data via volume sharing for seamless collaboration. And Aveva, a global leader in industrial software that operates in 100 countries, recently announced their partnership with Databricks for industrial AI outcomes for their 20,000 plus customers. And then finally, Atlassian, whose work management software powers the majority of the Fortune 500 and over 300,000 companies around the world, recently announced general availability of Atlassian Analytics at their Team 24 event a few weeks ago. Their new Data Shares feature uses delta sharing to boost flexibility and accelerate time to insights for their customers. Using delta sharing, Atlassian is enabling their customers to easily power their environments with data directly from the Atlassian Data Lake and takes advantage of delta sharing's open ecosystem of connectors, including Tableau, Power BI, and Spark. And this set of new partners are now part of our larger ecosystem of delta sharing and marketplace partners. Last year at the Data and AI Summit, we launched Databricks Marketplace GA. Our goal was to provide an open marketplace for discovery, evaluation, and installation of data and AI assets. And we're seeing tremendous growth there as well. We now have more than 2,000 listings of datasets, AI models, and solution accelerators, which is a 320% year-over-year growth. And some recent launches you'll hear more from Tao about. Our AI model sharing, which customers can securely share all models and get a jump start on their AI journey, private exchanges, solution accelerators, and more. So let's hear what the open ecosystem is actually saying. Apart from Shutterstock, a couple other new partners include T-Mobile, where Databricks customers can tap into their capabilities through the marketplace to enhance their marketing strategies, optimize customer engagement, and drive business growth. Health Verity is deepening their partnership with Databricks to expand on the marketplace and provide unparalleled ease of access to comprehensive, de-identified healthcare data from the nation's largest real-world healthcare data ecosystem. So now on Databricks Marketplace, you can access data products from top providers across industries. So market data, you get real-world evidence and anonymized patient-level data from health and life science providers. You get market data, ESG data, company fundamental data from financial services. You get cross-industry data like weather, demographic, geospatial data, and more. And then finally, you get identity, hygiene, and enrichment data from marketing, retail, consumer, and media. And let's focus on our customers and what are they saying. Deutsche Börse uses Databricks to streamline data processing across multiple cloud environments from GCP and Azure with a unified platform that extends access to more users and empowers them to collaborate with streamlined data sharing. As a data provider on Databricks Marketplace, they also provide data products directly to customers with sample notebooks and pre-built code. They were also speaking today. Ontada, a McKesson corporation, part of a broader oncology ecosystem, provides clinical support for 2,400 providers, selected Databricks to help build a next-gen data platform using delta sharing to share data more efficiently. And finally, Coastal Community Bank, which had started with 40,000 customers, had a vision to offer banking as a service and support more customers through their partner network. Using delta sharing, they were able to scale and modernize by connecting data almost instantly with their partner network, growing to 6 million customers that are now supported, scaling from 40,000. Allium needed to build a cost-efficient data storage and sharing solution that met their customers' needs in the blockchain industry. So they used enriched data schemas and real-time notification. Combining delta sharing with Cloudflare R2 provided Allium with a cost-effective and secure data sharing solution where they were able to take advantage of zero egress cost and save $645,000 a year. So we're going to do a quick knowledge check, and I think I can see some of you. I don't have the t-shirt gun, but let's see what we can do. Okay. Which of the following sharing scenarios is supported by delta sharing? So just raise your hands. A, who's got A? B, or D, all of the above? Okay, so we'll get shirts to all of you. No, we do have shirts, so we'll share those, and we'll come around to do that. All right, so with that, we'll just show you the correct answer. Did you get it right? All right. Welcome, Tao, who's got exciting things to talk about for the product. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Giselle.
Thanks.
I'm excited to share with you the amazing product updates in the sharing and collaboration space, starting with data sharing. Data sharing is the first open protocol for secure cross-cloud, cross-platform sharing. Last year, we continued to deliver on this mission. First, we enabled more asset types for sharing, including AI models, volumes of non-tabular data, streaming tables, materialized views, as well as your cross-platform data via Lakehouse Federation. To help you achieve cost efficiency, data sharing now supports Cloudflare R2 storage for egress fee-free sharing through our new partnership. And we also expanded the data sharing open ecosystem with a new native Tableau connector. Let's take a closer look at each one of them. Gen AI has disrupted the world. More than ever, organizations need to harness the power of AI models. Data sharing, AI model sharing helps you to decouple training and serving. You can train your data model in one place and seamlessly share your models across cloud, across regions with no replication for collaboration, monetization, or just better inference latencies and resources. The shared models works with Databricks AI capabilities out of the box. You can do real-time inference with model serving or invoke them as AI functions from Databricks SQL or notebooks. With the proliferation of machine learning and AI workloads, organizations face challenges to effectively manage and collaborate on large amounts of data, including unstructured and semi-structured data. Volume is a new object type in Unity Catalog that allows you to manage data regardless of its format. Volume is now supported in data sharing. It gives you the flexibilities to share non-tabular data, such as images, audios, videos, and PDF files without the need for replication. This feature unlocks collaboration on multimodal data to accelerate your machine learning and AI workloads. View sharing is a very popular feature, which allows you to slice and dice your data for different recipients. Using current recipient function, providers can apply fine-grained access control at the column or row level. But previously, view sharing is limited to Databricks recipient. I'm excited to share that we expanded the capabilities of view sharing to not only all Databricks recipients, but also open non-Databricks recipients across platforms. With that, your curated views can reach even more users. Keeping data fresh is crucial for business. Last year, Databricks introduced the streaming tables and materialized views in Databricks SQL to enable infrastructure-free data pipelines using data live tables. Data sharing just added support for streaming tables and materialized views. With this feature, your data recipients are able to receive fresh data continuously with no extra data pipeline setup on their end. Materialized views have the same fine-grained access control capabilities at the row level and the column level as dynamic views, but better performance and lower cost for recipient at the query time. So you can pick and choose the option fits your needs the best when it comes to view sharing. What if you have data outside of Databricks you want to share? Maybe that's in Snowflake or Google BigQuery. Do you have to find a different solution to share? Not necessarily. Lakehouse Federation in Unity Catalog allows you to discover, query, and govern data across data platforms, including many databases and data warehouses, without moving or copying the data. We just enabled the data sharing for Lakehouse Federation. With that, you can enjoy the same easy, secure, no replication sharing experience for your data outside of Databricks across platforms. Data sharing is your unified sharing solution. Data sharing allows you to share data and AI assets without replication. But if you are a data provider and you have a lot of cross-region usage on your data, the egress fee can be a bigger concern. While on the other hand, setting up the replications upfront is also complex and costly. Cloudflare R2 is a zero egress fee distributed object store. Data sharing supports R2 as a sharing storage location under our new partnership. Using data sharing with R2 storage, you can eliminate egress fee, the complex replication setup, and the replication cost all at once. Even better, your data have no vendor lock-in. Now, let me show you a quick demo on how all of this work together. So here I am on a workspace on AWS for a C2 Skybank. This is a data sharing homepage, and I already have a recipient called a fintech co set up. The recipient is actually on GCP, and I get this nice reminder that it's out of the cloud. And there is no share yet, but I have several things I want to share, so I will move to the Catalog Explorer to add those assets to share. So first of all, I have a schema with a table, a view, a streaming table, and a materialized view to share. Since I'm sharing everything under the schema, I'm going ahead to share the schema instead. The nice thing about the schema sharing is that when new assets come up in this schema, they get automatically shared to your recipient. And I'll add this recipient to this share. And next, I have some training data and a machine learning model that I want to share. Since I'm going to share this training set and the model to multiple collaborators, I put these assets on my R2 storage to avoid the egress fees. Then I'll do the same with the model. And then lastly, I have a table on Google BigQuery through my Lakehouse Federation to my Google BigQuery connection. And I have this BigQuery table that I will add to the same share. And like that, all these different types of assets just get shared to my recipient over the cloud on GCP. If I'm switching to the recipient's workspace on GCP in dark mode, you can see better. Under this provider, C2 Skybank, you see this new share come up, and it's coming from AWS. To use the shared data, you just need to create a catalog under your Unity catalog, and the assets will be automatically mounted, and you can start to use them. Oh. OK, I'll stop here. This is how easy you can share all kinds of data and AI assets using data sharing And all of these actions can be done in SQL commands as well, in case you need to automate these actions. And this is how you can use data sharing as your unified sharing solution across platforms. So next, let's take a quick look at the ecosystem. We continue to expand the data sharing open ecosystem, and we just released our new Tableau data sharing connector. With a new native Tableau connector, data providers can reach more end users and business analysts using Tableau, a leading BI application. And the Tableau users now can more easily tap into the rich data ecosystem on Databricks without switching tools. Let me show you a quick demo on this. So here I am on Tableau desktop, and I open up the new data sharing connector I installed from Tableau Exchange. And I uploaded my open sharing credential file that populates the endpoint URL and barrier token for me. And just like that, I can access to my share, my tables, and my views seamlessly. And let's open up the view, since now data sharing view sharing supports cross-platform sharing. And there you go. Your data shared views can be opened on Tableau without the need for Databricks even. And the data analysts can continue their cool visualization work, analytics work in their favorite tool, Tableau. So that was quite some features we went through together. The takeaway for you is that data sharing is an open, flexible way to share all your data and AI assets across platforms, clouds, and regions. Next, let's look at what's new with Databricks Marketplace. Since its GA last year, Databricks Marketplace has seen tremendous growth, as you heard from Giselle earlier. On the product side, we onboarded more product types so that you can discover, procure, and monetize all kinds of data and AI products. We also released a private exchange, which enables providers to reach targeted consumers. Most marketplace options today offers only tabular data products. That's a significant limitation for consumers who are looking for comprehensive solutions across analytics and AI. Thanks to the innovations in data sharing on Databricks Marketplace, you can access both proprietary and open source AI models that address popular use cases. Our first launch partner, John Snow Labs, just released 60 new state-of-the-art, ready-to-use AI models. Databricks also curates and publishes the popular open-source foundation models on Marketplace, such as the Llama 3 models developed by Meta AI. Marketplace consumers can evaluate and use these models on Databricks Data Intelligence Platform seamlessly. You can also access non-tabular data products, such as the image data from Shutterstock and music data from SoundSnap. This multimodal data is very valuable to accelerate your model training, fine-tuning, and evaluation tasks. Last but not the least, solution accelerators help you to achieve faster time to insights with pre-built code, sample data, and other time-saving tools that are purposefully built for specific industry use cases, such as this identity tokenization and resolution pre-built solutions from LiveRamp and DataVant. The public marketplace growth is really exciting. But some providers need to reach only targeted consumers rather than the public. Databricks Marketplace private exchange enables providers to curate and distribute data and AI products for targeted consumers to discover and use. Teams can curate data products for other internal teams across cloud, across region, or across governance domains to discover and use. Providers can customize listings for targeted consumer or partner cohorts, such as the industry-specific collaborations. With the self-service in-product onboarding, all Databricks users can easily start to publish data products on private exchange. Let me show you a quick demo. Remember the C2 Skybank? So currently, there is nothing on the private exchange for C2 Skybank. But then their partner, the FinTech Co., decided to add C2 Skybank to their private exchange. The FinTech company already have a private exchange set up with 2 members and 1 listing. And we can take a peek at the listing. So just like the other marketplace listings, it comes with rich descriptions and sample notebooks. And if you look at the members, there is an external member for this private exchange and an internal member team across cloud on this private exchange. We can go ahead and add the C2 Skybank to the private exchange. And now, C2 Skybank is a new member of this private exchange. If we go back and refresh the private exchange on the C2 Skybank's marketplace, now we see this listing shows up for C2 Skybank. So for this example, we configure this listing to be instant accessible. But in reality, you can change it to be request for access for your private exchange listings. So that's how easy you can use private exchange to reach only targeted consumers. So far, we have talked about how you can share data with data sharing to your collaborators and how you can get access to provider curated assets on marketplace or private exchange. But as your collaboration goes deeper, or if you are in certain industries, you might find that your collaboration needs to touch sensitive data, and that you are facing greater privacy compliance challenges. That's when you need a clean room solution to enable privacy-safe collaboration for you. Databricks Clean Rooms are privacy-safe environments for multiple organizations to run computation on joined data. A common use case is that between a publisher and an advertiser. Both of the parties have some sensitive data about their users that they cannot share as is. Databricks Clean Rooms allow them to share those data in a privacy-safe way into Clean Room and get insights out jointly. There are actually clean room use cases across industries. Here is a quick glance of the example use cases in advertising and retail, finance, and health and life sciences. Because of the breadth of the current and potential clean room use cases, unlike some other solutions, Databricks chose to build a versatile, AI-ready, and future-proofing clean room platform instead of restricting to any specific use cases. The key advantages of Databricks Clean Rooms are it's not limited to SQL, but it supports Python for machine learning and AI workloads. It enables collaboration across clouds and across platforms. It's operation ready at scale. Unlike some other existing solutions, which limits to SQL queries on tabular data, Databricks Clean Room is flexible, built for any analytics and AI workloads. Leveraging data sharing, Databricks Clean Rooms supports collaboration on any formats of data and AI models, while protecting the privacy of the raw contents. Leveraging the full power of notebooks, you can run SQL and Python for complex compute and machine learning and AI workloads, and more language supports are on the way. You can also use private libraries to share your IP-sensitive code into clean rooms. Databricks Clean Rooms is built for collaboration cross-cloud and cross-platform. You can choose any cloud or region to start your clean rooms, and collaborate on not only Databricks data, but also cross-platform data with no replication, using Lakehouse federation sharing, my favorite feature. Databricks Clean Room truly supports you to meet wherever your collaborators and their data are. Lastly, Databricks Clean Room is scalable, supports you to automate your privacy-safe workloads with APIs, SQL commands, and built-in workflow orchestration. You can also easily access your clean room outputs in notebooks or in your own Unity catalog, so you can use them for other workloads. And Databricks Clean Rooms supports multiple parties to collaborate together at a different trust level using different approval modes. There are actually more exciting information on clean rooms coming up in tomorrow's keynotes with Mate. Definitely stay tuned for that. And we have more breakout sessions on clean rooms too. You should join. With that, I will invite Giselle back on stage.
Thank you, Tao. Thank you. Thank you, Tao. I know we've gone a little bit over, but how's everyone doing? You doing all right? We've covered a lot of information. Tao did some great demos on the product. We've talked a lot about the capabilities and the new features. I'm going to try and go through this very quick because I want to make sure we have time for Q&A at the end. And as promised, swag, lots of good stuff. So I'll be very quick, okay? So if you're not already a Databricks customer, how do you get started? We've got lots of materials on our website, so I won't go through them, but you should definitely check out all of our demos that we carefully do with our SMEs. We also have some great ebooks and stuff like that. I actually have the O'Reilly technical guide. I have a few copies to give away. And we can kind of breeze through these. This one actually is really key for you to look at because it not only gives you an overview of the actual capabilities, but it gives you a whole chapter on how to build a data collaboration strategy. We also have a great industry innovation with data sharing ebook. And then we've got Marketplace, as we talked about, all the great innovations and more that are coming, so that you can also access and share data sets, solution accelerators, and AI models. And if you want to actually join the Data Provider Partner Program, not the private exchange, but the external marketplace, there is on our website, you can actually join that. And Clean Rooms, we have a slew of really good assets on the website, including ebooks, demos, and joining the preview. So with that, I will pause and we'll go to Q&A. Thank you for coming, everybody. So how do we do the Q&A? Do we have the mic? We've got several people actually from the product team if there are questions, and obviously we have Tao, our Director of Engineering.
Yeah, so I think we are, sorry for the technical glitch, so we're late on time. So we will be hanging around if you have questions, like we're happy to answer.
Yes, we will stick around for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time today.